Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Mr. President, Honorable Secretary General, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. When India went against 11 United Nations Security Council regulations, which said that the Kashmir is a disputed territory, they went against that. The people of Kashmir have the right of self-determination. They went against that. They went against the Simla Accord, which is about bilateral sorting out different bilateral. They went against that. They actually went against the Indian Constitution. Illegally, they revoked Article 370, which gave Kashmir the special status. They got it extra 180,000 troops there, and now the total number of security forces in Kashmir are 900,000, and they put 8 million people of Kashmir under curfew. And Mr. President, now I just want to briefly explain that how can anyone can do this, and therefore I have to explain you what is RSS. RSS, Mr. Narendra Modi is a life member of RSS. RSS was an organization that was inspired by Adolf Hitler and Mussolini, came about in 1925. They believe in rational purity, rational superiority. They also believe that were an Aryan race, like the Nazi belief. They were in a race. All that I'm saying can be verified. This is the time of information technology. You can Google it what I'm saying. But it is very important to explain this to you so you know what is happening in India. This RSS believe in ethnic cleanses of Muslims from India. The one point, there was rational superiority of Hindu race. Secondly, it was hated for Muslims and Christians because they believed that the golden age of Hindu civilization was stopped because of Muslims civilization year back, and then the British rule of India. So it was rational superiority and hated for Muslims and Christians. This is openly stated. You look at the funding fathers of RSS, Gulwakar and Savarkar. Just Google them and you find out. And this ideology of hate is what murdered the great Mahatma Gandhi in 1948. It was this ideology of hate that made Narendra Modi in 2002 do a program against Muslims. When he was a chief minister, he allows 3 days for these RSS. These RSS goons who are inspired by Hitler brown shirt, they actually wear brown shirts. This RSS previous Congress Home Minister, the previous Congress Home Minister gave this statement that in RSS camps, terrorists are being trained, and these terrorists butchered 2,000 Muslims and 150 women were raped, and 150 Muslims were made homeless. Narendra Modi did not travel to US because because of this. I need to make you this understand this background before I explain you that what set of mindset make people with less age of 8 billion people with 100,000 troops, women, children, sick people locked in as animals. In fact, of what I know about England, if 8 million animals were being locked in RSS, there was so much noise about it. These are human beings. Mr. President, what comes with rational superiority? This illusion of our superiority is arrogance. These two together, it's the arrogance make people mistake and do it stupid things like Narendra Modi has done. It's sheer arrogant, and its arrogance make him blind for its arrogance. In fact, from what will happen then when the curfews is lifted, has he thought about it? This has not been thought through. What is going to happen when he lift the curfew? Does he think that the people of Kashmir quietly accept the states because India has changed the constitution and taken away the special status of Kashmir? Mr. President, 100,000 Kashmiris have died in the past 30 years because they were denied the right given by the United Nations. The right was self-determination. 100,000 have died and 11,000 women have been raped. There are two human rights. The United Nations must be reports on this. The world has not done anything because India is a huge market. 1.2 billion people. The material prevails over the humans, but these are serious consequences again. I repeat, that's why I'm here. Look, what is going to happen when the curfew is lifted? Will be a bloodbath. The people will come out. There are 100,000 troops there. They haven't did as Narendra Modi said that he is done this to prosperity of Kashmir. He thinks that this is the development of Kashmir with it. This is supposed for his development of Kashmir. These 900,000 troops, what are they going to do when the people of Kashmir come out? There will be a bloodbath. And then, has he thought through what happens then? Mr. President, has anyone thought what happens when there will be a bloodbath? What do you think the impact on the people of Kashmir? What do you think they will think? The way they are boxed in their houses, treated like worse than animals. No rights. All the political parties are being arrested. Even those Kashmiri leaders who are pro-India has been taken out. 13,000 boys have been picked up. And God knows which destination they are. What the people of Kashmir do when the curfew is lifted? They will be out of the streets. What will the soldiers do? They will shoot them. They will use pellet guns, blaming young boys. In the 5-6 years the operation is going, and so Kashmiris will be further radicalized. Mr. President, there will be another Pulwama, and guess India will blame us?